This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a team from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blazers will put total weather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Rice's offense will start this game off with the football. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looks as if he's going to run it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
First down for the offense.
They'll go back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Pressure coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Right down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's a reverse. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. They believe they can run right here. Oh, he's got some space. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. And here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To throw, it's Kitna. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Ferguson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Klein. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Blazers. They grab the early lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Looking for room at the 40. Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Goes to the option. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Jacobs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air, it's Kitna. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here's a Heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
a third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And the Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in.
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Rice will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Caught near the sticks, it's Milner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And first down for the offense.
Grab behind the line, it's Milner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
He's brought down.
And the Blazers are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Of 13.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Rice, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Owls in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Timeout, UAB.
Gives it on the option. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. Finding open areas.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Finds his man, it's Milner.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's McCray. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
The Owls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
He's brought down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. He uncorks one deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Blazers are marching down the field. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, UAB! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
UAB.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Army dazzled today in just about every phase of the game. And for an institution that's turned out 5-star generals and U.S. presidents, I think they may have their next great leader there at West Point. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. QB draw. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The screen, and watch out. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Russell. And he's dragged down.
The pass is
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. They'll go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Under fire! And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. The throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Looking left. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown Owls! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Owls. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They recover their own fumble. How in the world can the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. The play action fake. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Takes the handoff. It's Jacobs.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's caught. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Slithers into space. Hits the afterburn. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Back to the ground game on the left. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He fires a bullet to the right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense going all in to stop the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Big fullback's got it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
38, UAB 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. Here comes the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Bringing it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it on the left. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Blazers with the 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far. Reels it in down the left side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Dropping back, it's Kitna. Bringing the heat. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Third down play from the gun. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.